Hello, I'm Brian with Gluten-Free Home Brewing. In order to brew a beer, it's important to be able to read a recipe and learn some basic terminology. When you read a recipe, it will typically include a list of ingredients, which may include a grain bill. A grain bill is simply a list of the grain that will be used in the recipe. Most recipes will include some of the following information: ABV, which is the alcohol by volume; boil, which is total amount of time which the wort boils; the final gravity, which is the ending gravity after fermentation, used to calculate the alcohol content of the finished beer; the grain bill, the ingredients in the mash that is used to create the wort; IBU, which measures the bitterness of the beer; original gravity, the starting gravity prior to fermentation attributes to the potential alcohol content of the finished beer; points per gallon, which is the amount of gravity points per gallon per pound of malt used in the mash; primary fermentation refers to the time the finished wort ferments following the brewing process; secondary fermentation refers to the time the finished wort ferments after primary fermentation; SRM, or Levibond, scale for determining the color of the beer; yield, the final volume of beer collected after conclusion of the brewing and fermentation process. A typical recipe will list the ingredients in the order in which they will be used in the brewing process. Beginning at the total boil time, each ingredient is added based on how long they need to boil. Please watch our next video that will cover the ingredients you will need for extract, partial mash, and all grain brewing.